Welcome back, everyone. The independence yet tripartite relationship between democracy, the judiciary, and which represent the rule of law, and the agents of state, which is the police, charged with enforcing laws as well as maintaining law and order in the society, has never been more needed than now. Where there is a breakdown, interference, gagging, or even a deliberate attempt to weaken any of these institutions spells doom for their efficient and effective professional delivery. In recent years, neither the judiciary, the police, nor even democracy have been spared from public and, in some cases, courtroom challenge and trials. Increasingly also, we've seen Nigerians questioning the objectiveness, independence, and sometimes relevance of some of these institutions. The question tonight is, our democracy, our judiciary, and our police on trial. What more can we do as a nation guided by law and principle to strengthen democracy, the judiciary, and the police to continue to serve Nigeria without fear or intimidation? Joining me to speak on this is a constitutional lawyer, Mr. Kabir. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much for joining us on Politics Tonight. We're back here to talk about Nigeria. Exactly. But let's start this way, because currently some states are in political chaos, either because one arm of government, is at loggerheads with another, or the three arms of government at different intervals are looking for ways to knock out the other. In Rivers State, for instance, it is the legislature versus executive. In Benue State, it's the legislature/executive versus the judiciary. In Lagos, it was the legislature fighting itself. Do you agree with those who say the rule of law currently bows to political interests?
Well, first of all, we have to ask the question and agree on a point. Are we in democracy? If the answer is yes, then are all the tenets of democracies being observed or being practiced? But the simple answer is,
so are we
are not in democracy at all. We are in civil rule.
Okay.
Not pretend, we're civil rule. At least we are out of the gag of the military, and they are not coming back again. However, we need to manage this democracy very well. Otherwise, there will be issues. But all the tenets of democracy, the first thing is equality before the law. When you talk of rule of law, you have independence of the judiciary, equality before the law, and separation. We have separation of power, and so on and so forth. But at this the law that guides Mr. A in Nigeria is not the law that seems to guide Mr. B. Because even in the application of the law at times, you get discouraged. You don't even know what is even next. So when you look at it very well, one of the problems that we have, you have mentioned it well, is a very well-chosen topic. The judiciary, the police, then the democracy. And you can't practice democracy if you are a farmer. You can't practice it if you are a lawyer, except you are a politician. And the politicians, how far have they fared well? They have not been too fair to and too nice to Nigerians. And again, we, the followers too, sometimes we cause some of the problems that are happening because we demand so much from the politicians in a funny way. You are not saying, oh, we have voted for you, we want you to construct road. They are not interested in that. Majority of the people, they want money. You are a politician, your constituents, half of the constitution wants you to give them money. They are not even interested in schools. They are not interested in roads. They are not interested in other infrastructure. So where will you not blame them? They know, oh, it's only if I give you this, this will be it. So there is no accountability to the people because they always buy them over with money. Judiciary, there is no independence. The constitution designs the judiciary to be independent. They want it, actually when you talk about independence, they want fiscal autonomy. That is, monetary autonomy. They should determine their own budget. They should spend their money. They should, know how to do it and so on and so forth. But is it happening in Nigeria? And where the executive will still approve money for the judiciary, how then do you want them to perform optimally? Because it is said, he who pays the piper dictates the tune. This is exactly what is happening. So if you want to blame the judiciary, it's like the hunchback man who said you are only looking up, you are not looking down. The wobbleness of his statue is from the posture. You understand? So you have to go to the drawing board. If you give judiciary the independence and they are not now performing, you can now blame them. And I can say, as it is today, you can judiciary, well, I can give them past more than the two other arms of government, but they are not still, according to the way it's supposed to be. Because to have judicial power is not only to possess that power, to be able to use it, you shouldn't be able to back alone. You must be able to bite. Orders of court are being disobeyed. What has the court done? Sometimes you even file from 48, oh, disobedient to court orders. Even the court itself will treat it with disdain. They will not even look at it. What happens if a court gives an order and says, arrest the commissioner of police if he's not obeying the law? Arrest the colonel if he's not obeying the law. Arrest the lawyer if he's not obeying the law. Arrest anybody. But when they do it, even in Nigeria, you see people coming out to say, oh, how can you do that? We have seen a situation in this country where the law enforcement agents think or thought that, okay, we have a reasonable ground to arrest some judges. What happened next? People started casting, you can't arrest a judge like that. There shouldn't be any difference in arresting anybody suspected to have committed crime until Nigeria stop the practice or idea of saying this is a thief but it's our thief, leave him alone. Nigeria cannot move forward. Somebody has stolen money, you give him chieftaincy title. Oh, he's a Yoruba man. Oh, he's an Ijaw man. Oh, he's an Hausa man. No, it shouldn't be so. If somebody is a thief, call him a thief and let people know.
Great that you went that way, and it looks like we may have to mash up different issues tonight.